What if I told you there's a proven blueprint for finding high-paying video editing clients on demand? This is the same simple blueprint that got me a 1 million subscriber YouTuber client as a beginner video editor, allowed me to handpick clients I'd like to work with whenever I want, took me from $60 videos to thousands of dollars per video, and has saved video editors just like you without needing tons of money, decades of experience, or a huge portfolio of work. The blueprint I'll reveal in this video is worth so much money in the right hands, because it's the only thing that decides whether you join the editors stuck with low-paying clients, being overworked and underpaid, or rise to the top and join the wildly successful top 1% editors. I'll also show you real-life examples of the blueprint in action and give you my proven outreach templates for you to use. Step 1, and you're probably doing this wrong, so listen carefully. When I first started video editing, I had no idea of how money or business really worked. Even though I was trying to sell my video editing services, I was still selling the complete wrong thing. Let me explain right from the start. First, what we're going to do is think of our target audience. I've mostly worked with finance YouTubers because it's a topic I'm interested in. Pick a niche based on your interests, but you could also factor in where a lot of money is flowing around in YouTube in these higher paying niches. Next, we're going to map out what problems our target audience are likely experiencing that we can solve with our video editing. For example, maybe this finance YouTuber doesn't have the time or expertise to edit themselves. Maybe their watch time or views aren't very high right now. Maybe they're launching a second channel or building a team. All of these problems we can solve as video editors. So now we've got our target audience figured out and a few problems they're experiencing. How do we actually get paid to solve these problems? The critical mistake I made when I first charged that client $60 per video was the fact that I was selling video editing rather than selling the solution to the client's problem. And this is our offer. As video editors, we are the problem solvers that give these large YouTubers and businesses the ability to post high quality content, which keeps their business going and keeps money coming in. Before, I was pricing based on a random guess of how much some cuts, B-roll and music is worth, but I should have priced based on my value to that client. Because the problem I was fixing with my video editing services was worth thousands of dollars to them, yet I only charged $60. So with everything we cover going forwards and everything you implement after this video, remember you're not a video editor, you're simply using video editing to solve problems. But now we've got an idea of the problem we're solving, who we're solving it for, and this is of course our offer. How exactly do we present this offer to these clients to start landing them and get cash in our bank? But quickly before that, I've summarized this entire video and more into a free cheat sheet for you to download with the second link in the description. One of the reasons I was able to find dream clients so quickly on my editing journey and secure a 1 million subscriber YouTuber client in a matter of weeks was purely because of my background in digital marketing and web design. And this next step is vital if you want to find high paying clients and join the wildly successful top 1% of video editors. So to turn your offer into a website, use Squarespace or Card to build yourself a website/portfolio, but I see this done incredibly wrong all the time. So here's a proven website structure that you can steal from me. We're going to put our offer at the top as a header, then we can script, film and record what's called a video sales letter, which is just a video for a website, to introduce yourself, showcase your editing skills, and sell your video editing services all at the same time. Below that, we're going to have a contact button linking to either a Calendly page for them to book a call or just use a standard form. Next up, our potential clients will only become clients and pay us once they know, like, and trust us. And a great way to make sure that they know, like, and trust us is to add in your own personal story. This could be how you discovered video editing or your achievements in editing so far, for example. And then you can add in any videos you've edited in a little portfolio section down here and another contact option at the bottom here. So now we've got our website set up, this is where the magic starts and it really is make or break. When I got that first 1 million subscriber YouTuber client in the finance niche, I didn't realize it at the time, but I had a secret weapon helping me to land that client. A few months earlier, I made a crappy finance YouTube channel where I document my journey of learning about finance, stocks, investing, and just whatever I was interested in at the time. And this channel showed that client that I was a real, genuine person with an interest in the niche and passionate about editing, Again, it comes back to know, like, and trust. Years down the line, and I've now scaled my personal brand to 6 figures, so here's the key principles to build a killer personal brand to sell your editing services, and the simple equation that generates me $10,000 a month from my personal brand. I'd recommend focusing your efforts on X or Twitter, but these personal branding principles apply to any social media platform, including YouTube. First of all, we need a solid baseline of a professional profile picture and banner, our offer, and any achievements in our bio. After this, there's a very simple equation to grow exponentially across any social media platform. Crazy value plus proven concept equals growth. Let me explain. For adding crazy value on social media, we have 2 options. You can either document your journey if you don't yet have authority, just like I did with my crappy finance channel, or if you do have authority in the space, simply sharing your existing knowledge. Now, the second part of this equation is using proven concepts. How does a chef become a great chef? They don't throw loads of random ingredients into a bowl and just hope it tastes nice.
If you serve me shit like that, take your jacket and fuck off! Yes, chef!
They start out by taking existing recipes and making their own version of it. The exact same applies to mastering social media. Don't reinvent the wheel. Use posts that have been proven to perform well in the past and add your own creativity and value to make them your own. Add value to your target audience, because our whole philosophy with this entire blueprint is to provide lots of value up front, then people are more inclined to pay us. I use Tweet Hunter to find proven concept posts on X and 1of10.com to find them on YouTube. Everyone who's successful on social media does this. So long as you switch it up and make it your own and don't directly copy, don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong. So now we've completed our target audience, offer, website, and a killer personal brand. Everything we've covered so far helps attract inbound clients, which is where clients come to us. So next, we'll dive into outbound strategies, which is where we go out and hunt for clients. And this is where you have the opportunity to explode your bank account in a short amount of time if you do this right. I scaled that first 1 million subscriber YouTuber client from editing on a freelance basis for $60 per video all the way to moving across the country and working in person with him for thousands of dollars a month. But I realized my skills and knowledge weren't being put to use to make me money, I was mostly just making the client more money. So after leaving and moving back home, I copied exactly what I did to land that first client, but on a bigger scale. And within a week of starting outreach, I had more than 20 YouTubers with 100,000 subscribers or more in my DMs asking to work with me. This is where it clicked. So here's my brand new strategy, breaking down exactly how you can do the same. Firstly, we can make a hit list of all the potential clients we're going to reach out to. You can find these potential clients on Skool, a platform where many YouTubers create communities and courses, or you can create a blank YouTube account, search for your niche, and then these types of channels will be recommended to you. Alternatively, you can look on job sites like YT Jobs, Publish Press Job Board, or Vouch. You may be wondering, how do we know that these potential clients are even hiring an editor? From my experience, 90% of the time, creators are looking for an editor. Whether that's because they're editing themselves, expanding their team, their current editor is letting them down, whatever it is, the vast majority of YouTubers are always looking for good editors because it's what keeps their business alive. So now we know where to find potential clients. We don't want trash clients. So who exactly are we looking for? The most important criteria is, are they making money? We can investigate their businesses, income streams, and channel the best we can to work out if YouTube AdSense or the businesses in their videos descriptions are paying them enough money to afford an editor and pay us what we're worth. Also, will this project push and develop your skills, or are they just simple videos or a small client that you can use as a stepping stone? Next up, we'll have a quick look of the growth of their channel and ask ourselves if this potential client would be willing to invest in content. For example, this YouTuber makes enough money to pay us what we're worth, is at a good size and is growing rapidly, but his style of content doesn't require an editor. There's no problem we can solve here. So to summarize, check all of these criteria when looking over potential clients. But editors come to me every day and tell me that their outreach is just getting ignored. This doesn't have to be the case. So how do we actually contact these massive YouTubers who are super busy with flooded inboxes? First of all, we're going to work down our hit list and download some raw footage from our potential clients. This could be from a podcast and old video, but we only need 30 seconds to a minute of fairly unedited video. Next, we're going to invest tons of time into creating a sample video for them to show them our skills. It's super important that you match the client's existing style, branding, and tone. Again, we don't want to reinvent the wheel, we just want to show the potential client an incredibly high quality and high effort video that we've made just for them. Next, we can send this sample video to them in a tweet, email, and DM, all at the same time to make sure that they see it. Here's my outreach templates that have been proven to work time and time again. If you're lucky, this sample video might even go viral and bring in even more clients than you expected. This is exactly how I got more than 20 YouTubers with 100,000 subscribers or more in my DMs asking to work with me, from my outreach video going semi-viral in the space. Our goal here is for these potential clients to reach back out to us and jump on a call where we can sell them our video editing services by handling their objections. Here's some common objections they might have and how to handle them by turning the negative into a positive. And as a bonus, so long as you make it clear that these are sample edits for practice and not paid clients, there's no reason why you can't add these sample videos onto your portfolio website to showcase your skills. Now, you might be thinking, isn't this a lot of work upfront for something that could be a waste of time? Well, worst case scenario is you get better at video editing until you find a client, and best case is you get hired straight away, because momentum builds up over time. At first, money is hard to come by, and then as you build leverage and experience in the space to show other potential clients, money becomes easier to come by. But if you're not willing to do the upfront work, then don't expect to join the top 1% winning editors anytime soon. An example of this blueprint being executed perfectly is a student of my program Editors Academy called Sam Ford. In January, Sam joined Editors Academy to fast track his editing success, and he gained access to literally everything I know about video editing that has taken me from no idea what I was doing and $60 per video a few years back.
Right, nice one. It actually works.
To making thousands of dollars per video. And just 60 days later, Sam had landed 2 YouTuber clients with a combined 350,000 subscribers. Fast forward to present day, and Sam has worked with YouTubers with a combined 3 million subscribers, had millions of views across his work, and makes a full-time income from his editing. If that sounds like a position you'd like to be in sometime soon, then I built Editors Academy for you. Because inside Editors Academy, you'll find hours of video training, live events, cheat sheets, resources, video reviews by myself and the passionate community, and even one-to-one access to me to help you firstly master video editing and then find high-paying dream clients on demand. So to skip all the late nights, missed opportunities and confusion that I had to go through trying to learn editing alone, feel free to check out Editors Academy with the first link in the description, and the first 10 of you that join can use code CLIENTS for a secret discount. Now we're at the pinnacle moment for video editors. It's either sink or swim. Yes, we've got our offer, website, personal brand, and we know who we're reaching out to and how, but even if you find amazing clients, the fastest way for your editing career or business to flop is if you don't implement this next point. As I mentioned, before discovering video editing, I was a freelance digital marketer. I was making around $2,000 a month as a teenager, and I tried to scale that into an agency. From this, I knew the agency model wasn't for me. I hated the project management, dealing with loads of clients and handling employees. But luckily, once we've landed a few high-paying clients, there's 3 paths we can take to reach that next level. The first of which is exactly what I did with that first client. I call it vertical scaling, where we only work with one client and we work our way up, taking on more responsibility, solving more problems for them, and getting paid more. Just like how I went from low-paid freelancer to high-paid in-person editor for that first client. Then we have scaling horizontally, or working with multiple clients. This is where you'll need to hire editors to take on some of your workload and allow you to take on new clients. A great example of this being done is Joe Edits, who transitioned from freelancer to editing agency and in 2 months scaled to $10,000 a month. And Joe is now part of the Editors Academy team, and you can learn exactly how we did it inside Editors Academy, again using the code CLIENTS. Next up, we have an alternate route, which is using your editing skills not for clients, but to build your own personal brand around something you're interested in. I call this editing for ownership. And this is my current business model, where I create and edit personal brands in exchange for a percentage of ownership. All in all, there's so many paths that you can take with video editing. With the creator economy growing to $250 billion, video editing is one of the highest value skills there is right now. And there's so much money flowing around in the space, just waiting for you to take it. I hope this has helped. Thanks for watching.